Hi guys! Are you ready for a cultural generalization story?
Yeah!
Yeah? All right. Well, our story starts off with our main character, Miss Whitney, who is an 8th grade math teacher. She was wandering the halls of Crestwood Elementary School, eagerly awaiting the end of her kids' basketball practice. In order to pass the time, she decided to look at the posters of the students' work displayed outside one of the classrooms.
People in Mexico are poor, so they want to come to the USA.
This isn't right.
Japanese people in America are in special camps because Japan was at war with the United States.
Who teaches these children?
Miss Whitney took note of the teacher's name who was responsible for these projects and decided to write her a concerned email. Dear Mr. Lewis, I am writing to you in regards to your class's posters hanging outside of your classroom. Since there has been an increase in the population of immigrant students in the Crestwood area, I felt obligated to address the potential issue of your classroom's posters. The posters seem to have taken an overgeneralized attitude in regards to the specific country that the children are studying and relaying that information about. The Japan poster suggests that people are in internment camps in the United States, and the Mexico poster is an overgeneralization about poor people. I suggest maybe changing how the sentences are worded so they are not coming off as demeaning.
Miss Whitney, thank you for taking time out of your day to contact me about the posters. They have been on display for several weeks, and no one else has complained. I agree that the verb tense on the Japan posters should be changed, but also, since the sentence was under a section titled World War II, the reader really should assume it was meant to be past tense. As for the generalization, the student did their own research. These generalizations are not completely inaccurate. Perhaps because you teach at a junior high school, you have more of a critical eye than I do. These, after all, are only 5th graders.
Hi, I'm Miss Whitney.
Oh, hi, I'm sorry.
Are you the one that emailed me about the posters?
Yes, I'm the one who emailed you about the posters.
Oh, yeah. I was meaning to edit the verb tense on the Japan poster, but I forgot. I need to replace them with these. You see, I think they're going to be just a little bit less controversial.
Miss Whitney thought, I can't believe Mr. Lewis just dismissed my email. I really think the kids should know about how overgeneralizations can be offensive and demeaning. Maybe I should send an email to the principal. I better not send an email to the principal. I don't want Mr. Lewis to get in trouble. Besides, the posters will probably be removed soon, before any harm is done. Do you believe that Miss Whitney had an obligation to share her concerns with Miss Lewis, despite the fact that Crestwood was neither her workplace nor her kids' school?
Yes, I think Miss Whitney did the right thing. First, she's an educator, so I think it's okay for her to educate all ages of people, even another co-teacher. Second, it's really important to stick up for people who are being put down, regardless of how they're being put down. And lastly, the posters could be offensive to people visiting the school, or even to students who are of Mexican or Japanese descent that are inside the school, and it could negatively affect their learning environment and also could make their attitudes worse about learning since they're being put down from the posters.
Hey, Michaela, what happened to your voice?
What are you talking about?
How might you have handled that had she contacted you as the principal? As the principal, how would you respond to Miss Lewis at the end of this case?
If I were the principal, I would meet individually with Miss Lewis to let her know that how she handled the situation wasn't okay and that the poster should have been taken down the moment she learned about the issue. Also, I would bring in Dr. Terrence Harewood as a guest speaker to lead an annual cultural awareness seminar and have him educate our staff on how to properly address various cultures within the classroom.
Yeah, he's a really good professor.
Yeah.
How, if at all, would you have responded differently after the email response from Miss Lewis to the parent earlier in this case? If these posters had been displayed in a classroom instead of a public hallway, would your response change? If you were the principal and found out about this situation, what would you do?
As the principal, I think that I would still address the issue at hand. Maybe not directly towards Miss Lewis, so as to not single her out, but to actually do with like the entire faculty and staff, so that if there are more than one issue in different classrooms, they all be addressed in one meeting in regards to this overgeneralization with the students.
So not the email one or the email one?
Whatever.
Sure.
Hey, Mom.
Hey.
Hey, how are you, baby?
I'm great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you getting ready for practice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, totally.
You're getting so tall.
Thanks, Mom. It's all that McDonald's.
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe we'll get you some after practice. Okay.
Okay, cool.
All right. Okay.
Awesome.
Go. All right.
Okay, let me see if this is in focus real quick.